Hey guys, my name is Latin from Action Sport Physio Lachine. I hope you guys are doing great. All right, so today we're going to talk about the hip. Why the hip? Well, because some of you always ask yourselves, why does my hip hurt after walking for more than 30 minutes, after running for more than 45 minutes? So my explanation video today will be to show you the reason why your hip might hurt after a certain time. So before we explain the reason why, you have to understand what's going on at the hip. So when you are walking or running, what we call in physio gait, anytime you do a heel strike, so anytime you put your foot on the ground, there's something that happens at the hip, at the knee, and at the ankle. So the hip will go in internal rotation, adduction, flexion. The knee will go in flexion, and then the foot is going to go into what we call pronation. That's why sometimes people say after half an hour, 45 minutes of activity, I start having pain on the inside of my foot. Okay, so the video though is going to explain mostly at the hip. So when you're walking or running, after a certain time, your hip muscles get tired. When they start getting tired, your joint starts to get stiff. Also, you can have a stiff joint, and that obviously will cause pain after a certain period of activity. So what we're doing in physiotherapy is to help you have more mobility in the hip, so that when you go for an activity, it allows for a perfect movement inside the hip. Okay? Also, however, we also help you to retrain the muscles which are necessary to absorb the shock that allows you to walk effectively or to run effectively. So if you don't have strong muscles, okay, or you have a stiff joint, unfortunately, anytime you go for a walk or run, you're always gonna have that uncontrolled. All right, you're gonna have that uncontrolled movement happening inside the hip, and that's what is gonna cause you pain. The pain might be inside, might be around the groin, or you might have the pain in the back, what we call the capsule of the hip. So again, why does your hip hurt? Well, it's because there's two things. Maybe you don't have enough muscle strength to absorb the shock that happens during landing, or maybe you don't have enough hip mobility. Okay, so all these things can be worked in physio. So again, remember, do not try to push too hard if you're still in pain. You're better off checking with your local therapist to make sure that your hip is completely mobile, and also to make sure that your muscles are completely strong. All right, guys, as usual, have a great day. If you have any questions, either you call your local therapist or you can call us at Lachine. Thank you guys, and have a good one. Bye.